Hey guys, Thomas Wolf here. Welcome to another video of my YouTube challenge. This is day 8. I did a live stream last night, actually, through like the evening hours. Do a bit of trading, meme coin market. There was quite a crash in the crypto market, as you might have seen. But yeah, I just wanted to try some different videos, do a live stream. I'm going to do some more live streams as well, like evening time here in Dubai. So that I can talk to you guys and just make it fun, entertaining, answer questions and that. Dubai has been awesome. I've been doing a personal branding challenge for the last 3 days. And basically it helps a coach or a consultant to work on my personal brand, to get their offer looking really good, and just more clarity so that they can, sell more and, build an audience, all of these things, right? So, that's been really good. I have the Dan Henry event coming up, which I'm super excited for. He's going to go through, our systems, going to help us to implement things better, to build VSLs, system operational side things. So as soon as that's done, I'll make another video about how that mastermind was. Super excited for that. That'd be great. One of the things that both of these guys have been talking to me about is people have emotional triggers, right? And for me, being quite a logical person, heavily logical person, it took me a little bit of, mental switching and understanding to kind of understand why people were driven that kind of way. People will remember how you made them feel a lot more than what you actually said, right? Sometimes I'm quite a literal person, so the words do matter a lot to me, but someone else, it can be more how they actually felt, how did your presence make them feel? And you want to be polarizing as well in your content, right? So, because you want people to comment, first of all, comment, drive the algorithm, be controversial. Not you don't have to be offensive, but just get people talking and engaging, right? So that's a good tip for building your audience and your getting more views. But of course, views themselves aren't important, right? You want to get engaged audience that actually understands and sees your value that you bring to whatever consulting offer or coaching that you do, whether that's fitness, whether that's finance, whatever it is, right? It just got me thinking, I'm making that step right now by putting myself out here and making a daily video, right? So it's been 8 days, making a video every day, multiple videos, in total, live stream, all that. So challenging yourself, right? Just hit the record button and talk, yeah? I'm doing brief notes, but this is all unscripted, So I'm just being direct, I'm being clear, I'm saying what's on my mind, I'm going with my train of thought. Audio notes might help you, but try to do it as unscripted as possible, as authentic as possible, right? Even the VSL that I'm going to record, I'm going to try to make that pretty authentic too. Investing in masterminds and events is a huge thing, right? Your education and investing in yourself will be a better return than anything else out there, right? Instead of investing in the S&P 500, you want to invest in the S&Me 500, right? Because unless you have multi 6 figures in the stock market, or 7, even more 7 figures in the stock market, you don't really make that much per year just off your investments, right? But if you invest that kind of money in yourself and your education, then you're gonna out earn all of that kind of investing, because it just can't compete with the lower cost of just upskilling yourself, right? I also learned that most people want to win, but only if it requires no pain. And then most people wonder why they're not winning. You have to change these parts of yourself and your mentality to break through any kind of mental blocks that you have, right? Becoming that person that can close, becoming that person that truly believes in the value of their offer so that they can sell it much easier to someone else listening. And yeah, like that's a pretty helpful thing to get better at, right? Also, I learned the value of changing your environment too. Like I've talked about Dubai a lot. It feels amazing to be back here. Like my brain, my clarity has just been so much better since I got back here. Sometimes you just want to change your environment, you know, go on a little trip, somewhere you like, somewhere that you can really focus on something. Like I've had multiple meetings out here in Dubai still, but I've also been just inside working a lot, making notes, building my offer, making these videos, all of these things, right? So sometimes just changing your environment can also unlock new brain waves, right? A new kind of sector of your brain, as it was. Also, of course, it's a lot easier to help rich people make more money, okay? Like that's obvious, right? But sometimes people forget that. You don't really want to waste your time with the low ticket at all, right? Like, it's a difficult space. You want to help rich people make more money, right? So I'm talking about people from traditional finance, right? That have, you know, they've got a career in traditional banking, finance, stocks, whatever, but they know very little about crypto. So that's my offer. That's where I can help them, right? Let's say they've got a multi-six-figure net worth. They want to get that into crypto. Like I'm going to help them to develop their understanding, learn critical security practices, all of the stuff that they absolutely need to know before they get that kind of money into crypto, right? Because a lot of rich people getting into crypto have no idea what they're doing. And worst case scenario is they get drained, hacked, and their crypto is just completely gone. There is no second chances in crypto. I've even had a wallet drained before. Thankfully, I didn't have that much money in it because I spread my assets out across many wallets, right? Which I'm definitely telling you to do that right now as well, and to have a ledger. But a lot of rich people would just jump in and try to figure it all out themselves, make these kinds of mistakes, right? So that would just be devastating if you lost your life savings by getting your wallet drained, right? And that also leads me on to my private group, which I've been doing my private group for over a year now. It's been over 100 members. I actually cut it down a little bit just to retain the quality, keeping it, you know, full of the, you know, most active traders, people that are good with derivatives, meme coin trading, even sports betting as well. Like there's a good mix of people in that group. So just for private group by itself is a huge value of its own. And I let people come in to private group by itself. But with my new one-on-one offer, I am coaching people one-on-one, straight direct with me, how they can set up their crypto infrastructure, where they can invest their crypto, you know, what kind of coins and projects might interest them or be good for their portfolio, depending on where they're at, and their risk tolerance, their timeline, all of the stuff, right? So it's very one-on-one, it's very personalized to them, and just helping them with the security practices and all of the stuff, like, you know, being their trusted guide in crypto, because it's very difficult to have a trusted guide because a lot of people out there are just trying to scam, and you obviously don't want to get scammed. What else is there? Value is subjective, right? Different people will pay different amounts for different things. Like I said, if you're going to help a rich person to make more money, they may understand the value there. They don't want to waste time. They just want to cut straight to it, and they're willing to pay that kind of price, right? That's the audience I'm going for. I don't even think you should be in crypto at all unless you have at least 25K to invest, like minimum, really. Like I said, if you don't already have that, I think it's more important that you just build your skills to earn more money and, you know, get a job even, and like just build your portfolio more before you even get into it, to be honest with you. And it's much better if you have six figures, you know, obviously. That's the kind of person I'm looking for. That's who I'm trying to speak to with this video. If you're just wanting to get my free stuff, you can watch my YouTube videos. You can join my free Telegram channel, Wolf Crypto Alpha in Telegram. And yeah, you can DM me. You can, you know, yeah, send me, like if you want to DM me, just, you know, send me questions, whatever you're thinking. And if you want to get on a discovery call so we can see if it would be a good fit for both you and me, then you can just book a call, basically. Yeah, DM me that you're interested in my offer. I'll send you a Calendly link and we can talk. So yeah, hopefully that message resonates with you. If you've been enjoying this video and other videos that I've been making, please like, comment, and subscribe. You can watch my live streaming videos right here. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.